Indiana Mayor Pete Buttigieg is continuing to gain support in the Democratic primary. I was going to make a joke about this, but I don't think it needs a joke. I think it needs to be slow jammed. You know what I'm talking about, Tariq?
Yeah, Jimmy, I think you're saying you want to slow jam this news.
That's right. I want to slow jam the news, and I'm not the only one.
Whoa! Hello, I'm Mayor Pete Buttigieg, and I, too, would like to slow jam this news.
Hit me 5 times!
Last month, I officially launched my campaign for President of the United States. I believe it's time for a new generation of leaders. I'm the 37-year-old mayor of South Bend, Indiana. I'm a Rhodes Scholar and a veteran of the war in Afghanistan. And though I'm running this race to beat President Trump, I'm not going to spend all my time talking about President Trump. I want to talk about you and the needs of everyday Americans.
Oh, yeah. Pete Buttigieg wants to satisfy all your needs. Ever since he declared his candidacy, America's been all hot and bothered for him. And now Mayor Pete's going all in.
Going all in.
All in.
He's ready and prepared for a primary battle. His name is worth 800 points in Scrabble.
Now, I've got a question for you, marvelous Mr. Mayor. You may run a city, but what makes you think you can measure up to the presidency? Aren't you worried about performance anxiety?
Actually, I'm not. As mayor of South Bend, I re-energized the economy and invested in the industries of tomorrow. And as president, I'll continue to tear down the barriers that keep Americans from having a fair shot. I'll get big money out of politics, and I'd support getting rid of the Electoral College, even if it means fighting these issues out in court.
Court is in session. And the Honorable Buttigieg is presiding. All rise if you haven't already risen.
If you haven't already risen, y'all, it's all right. His service to the country has been outstanding. His campaign is on fire like King's Landing.
Now listen here, PB and Bay. You've had an explosive start to your campaign, but how do you plan to end it with a bang?
Well, in the coming months, I'm going to be traveling across the nation, meeting people from all walks of life. I want to show folks that the Republican Party does not have a monopoly on freedom and patriotism. Those values are alive and well with Democrats, too.
Wait a second. If you're saying the Buttigieg bus is stopping all around the country, then I guess that means...
Booty, 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 rockin' everywhere. Booty, 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 rockin' everywhere. Booty, 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 booty's rockin' everywhere. Rockin' everywhere.
Rockin' everywhere.
Now, while we're getting all booty jiggy with it, I gotta ask, is it true you hooked up with Fox News at the start of your campaign? Because some might say that makes you a naughty boy.
Actually, I'm proud to say that I was the first candidate to appear on Fox News Sunday, because I don't believe in leaving out an entire portion of the country. Americans have a lot more in common than we're given credit for. From the coal miner adjusting to the changing economy, to the dreamer fighting to stay in the only home she's ever known. We all just want to belong. So yes, I want to invite everyone to join this campaign. Democrats and Republicans.
Democrats and Republicans? So what you're saying is you go both ways?
No, I'm just gay.
Okay, DC's Doogie Howser. Last question before we put this interview to bed. Since you're new on the political scene, have you ever thought of asking President Trump for advice?
Actually, when it comes to my qualifications, I have more government experience than the president, and more executive experience than the vice president. So, if they ever want advice, I'm sure their interns can show them how to DM me.
Whoa. I didn't expect the Leave It to Beaver kid to pack a punch.
Sorry, who?
You know, Beaver Cleaver from Leave It to Beaver, that show from the 50s.
Sorry, Jimmy, must be a generational thing.
Buttigieg has got an edge.
This is a season for boldness and heart.
It's the job of a leader to shine light in the dark.
The country is aching, there is no mistaking. He'll fight for our rights like we fought for this nation. The primary's coming, and then we must choose.
And that is how we slow jam the news.
Oh, yeah.
Give it up for Mayor Pete Buttigieg.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.